working this time? Hey, it's working. Great for computers, right? Gosh darn, this old computer, really wish I'd sell it. Don't do what I want, only what I tell it. Yep. Yep. Come on, shut off music. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, it is Soulfire Sunday, peoples. It's also Father's Day weekend. And so I'm sorry about being late. We were having kind of a staff meeting here. With the kidderonis. And then they all abandoned me. So, and then the computer crashed. And it's just, I hate computers. You guys ever notice that? I'm sure I've said it at least once. I hate computers. But you know what? That's okay. Because our impact is becoming our identity. So, and what that means is identity isn't built by what you claim. It's built by what you change. See, when your impact grows, your identity evolves. And when your identity evolves, your authority rises. See, when we're born, we're just kids. We don't become a father until we have kids of our own. And that's when your impact grows. When you have somebody below you that turns around and actually looks up to you. And that's when your identity shifts. You change after your kids are born. You change from from the first time you see your kid get squeezed out of your woman, that woman, and you see that kid from the first time, you realize life has changed. Your identity's changed. Your impact is going to change. It's not just about being a father. It's about the whole identity about your becoming somebody different. Because when your identity evolves, your authority rises. And you know what? When your authority rises, your future gets louder. And this is the time. I mean, we're getting close. Do you realize we are at day 172? Less than 10 days away, and half this year will have passed already. Half of 2026 already gone. Almost 10 days away. Less than 10 days away. And this is a season where your work starts talking to you. I mean, we're almost at that cusp of going over the hill on this year. It's like, all right, every day that we've built so far this year is getting to this point. And now the rest of the year is, it's going to be all downhill. We're supposed to coast. We're supposed to be igniting. We're supposed to explode into an amazing season coming up. Fall is coming. And then Christmas and winter. And then the start of a brand new year again. A whole new season opening up. A season where the results introduce you to the next year, when you know that you got to go to a next level. When you got to step up into that next room for yourself. This right now is a season where your impact is becoming your identity. And that's why Soulfire Sunday is so important. That's why it's so focused on the fact that it happened today on Father's Day. Because you know what? People don't rise to their goals. They rise to their identity. And your identity is shaped by impact. Because you're not who you were last year. You're not even who you were last month. Heck, I don't even remember what I had for lunch yesterday. But you know what? Every choice you've made has left a mark. And I have to ask, if you've ever felt like you've changing that you're changing faster than people can understand you. And I know some of you can say yes. Because your impact is becoming your identity. And people are starting to see it. Because like I said, every choice you make is leaving a mark. Today I actually tried and got a lot done. Father's Day. I mean, my daughter abandoned me. She went to work. My son, he slept half the day away. And so I, did what I do best. Worked. I got my landing page on my for my bio done. You guys can check it out. Go to my bio, look at my link in my bio. Got that all done. Got some really cool links there you got to check out. I got the merch page going, where you can actually buy some really cool stuff, from coffee cups to shirts, to sweatshirts, to God knows what else. Even got it set up so that if you actually want me to come out and talk to your church, or to your youth group, or to your chamber of commerce, all right, good night, Beth, or to your business or your organization, I've got a little contact form right there where you can just punch it in and boom. You don't have to try and put it up in public here so everybody sees you. You can send me a nice little private message that way, and I can try and respond to you tomorrow sometime and say, hey, sure, let's do this. How far away are you? I'm on my way, if it fits in a schedule. I got that lined up. I got my Main Street Communications page revamped a little bit. I set up the camera portal. See, I'm trying to make that a little bit more self-sufficient, so I don't have to spend so much work on that. So it kind of is on automatic pilot. I can have my AI take care of most of that. Figure she already answers the phones for that business, so why not? Likewise, she answers the phones for WOW. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can even try and find the phone number on my bio, and you can call and talk to her anytime you want. Say, hi, Heather. How are you doing? But you know what? This is all invisible work that I've grinded on a day I'm supposed to be relaxing. But you know what? This is actually stuff I enjoy doing. I love futzing around. I hate computers, but I love playing with them. And I've been making changes left and right. Yesterday, I went and talked in front of a bunch of people at a campground. You have no clue how badly I wanted to stay there. Oh, yes, I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay. In fact, when I joked, of course, I didn't get to edit the videos. I'll do that tomorrow. But long story short, one of the times I was there, I actually joked about. I'm like, I'm about ready to try and stay here with you guys if that's okay. And they're like, hey, yeah, sure, go ahead. But yeah, no, I couldn't. I Father's Day. So, and the thing is that when we make changes, there's a part of us that don't like changes. See, a lot of us are like dinosaurs. And I mean that in a loving way. I mean, I love you all. I mean it in a loving way. Some of us are like dinosaurs. They see the comet coming, they see the ground hit, they see the dirt cloud, and they see that the temperatures are changing. They don't figure out how to adapt. And then they go. Whereas there are some of us that the version of us survive. The version of us hustle. The version of us endure. They find that grind that nobody claps for. They find those quiet moments where where nobody's there to root us on, to congratulate us and say, hey, attaboy, you go. They don't try and wait for that. They just do it and get it done, realizing that that's what's important. Because when your life upgrades faster than your self-image, that's called identity lag. And you know what? Your past is loud, but your impact can be louder. Now, I know some of you have all outgrown a room that you used to fit in, and some of you are still stuck in those rooms because you're just afraid to step through the new doors. You've got, as David Power Talk tells me, you've got the keys to the new doors,